Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 2016 year ahead astrology forecast. You have a big focus going on in your career and your professional life and your destiny in the world. That's because Mars will be in Scorpio for 131 days or 18 weeks. Scorpio rules that area of your life that has to do with your reputation in the world, your destiny in the world, your unique individual accomplishments in the world, what you achieve. And so having the planet of energy, action, and desire in this area of your life, some of you may find yourself feeling really ambitious this year. You want to get a lot done. You want to go to the next level. You want a promotion. You want to expand what you're doing. And that's great. The only time period you need to watch out for is when he retrogrades. Mars retrogrades every 2 years. Venus retrogrades every year and a half. And she has no retrograde this year in 2016. Yay! And that means she's going to move about your life, blessing you, bringing you opportunity, bringing you abundance, and that's always good news. With Mars retrograde, it's not the time to go after things, and that is from April 17th through June 29th. Mars being the planet of action and energy and desire, when he's retrograde, he is asleep. And so when he's asleep, there's no energy. And so any projects you start or plans you start under a Mars retrograde will not get off the ground. They'll either fizzle out, fall apart, backfire, and you have to start all over again when he goes direct. And so why not just wait until he is direct? And that would be, July 1st would be a great time to start something new and go after new things. So if you're feeling any kind of, obstacles in your way or frustrated by, delays or things falling apart, practice patience. Don't be in a hurry. That's the universe protecting you. Because sometimes when we want what we want it now, we can get ourselves into things we don't even need to be in. We're just wasting time and energy and resources. Why not wait until Mars goes direct and then go after what you want? But it is favorable having him in this area for such a long time. It could be, promoting you in the world, attracting new opportunities to you in regards to your destiny, in regards to the work that you do. And that's always great and exciting. Now, you have two rulers. Your traditional ruler is Saturn, and your modern ruler is Uranus. And those two are going to form a harmonious energy flow, positive aspect. It starts in December. It goes exact on December 26th. Actually, it starts in December. That's Jupiter opposed Uranus on December 26th. Jupiter will oppose Uranus because Jupiter's going to move into Libra and oppose Uranus on December 26th. Saturn catches up to Uranus in December as well. And Saturn catching up with Uranus in December 26th makes a harmonious aspect with Uranus in December, and then in May and November of 2017. So it starts at the end of the year and it's on all next year. This is good news for you because both of these planets rule you. They're your rulers. And they're going to be in harmony with each other. And both of them pour positive energy into any planets you have in Aquarius. Your Sun in Aquarius, your Moon in Aquarius, your Mercury, your Venus, your Mars. Any planet you have in Aquarius, Saturn and Uranus are going to pour positive energy into because Saturn is in Sagittarius, which sextiles you. Uranus is in Aries, which sextiles you. And both of them are coming together in a wonderful, positive way. And that means you can make changes and, all kinds of creative changes in your life. You may be changing your goals. You may be teaming up with others to achieve your goals. Especially with Saturn in that area. Saturn is in the area of your goals in life, your ideals, your hopes, your wishes, the groups you belong to, the friends that you have, and where you network. It's the sudden opportunity house where things can happen suddenly and be awesome. And so this could be a year where some of you may be reevaluating your goals in life. What am I going for? How am I going about it? As well as friends, like some of your friends you may find are difficult or draining and you want to set boundaries with them. That's appropriate too. It's time for you to reevaluate the groups you belong to, the people you hang out with, your goals in life, and see what's working and what's not working, what needs to change. And you're going to have this year and next year to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Now, Uranus, your modern ruler, is in the area of your thought patterns, your habit patterns, your style of speaking, listening, your communication skills, speaking, writing, teaching, short distance travel, your neighborhood, your neighbors. And being here, you can find that your everyday encounters are changing. Even your mental attitudes will change, and perhaps you're seeing life in a new way. Now, this has been going on for a while, but it is an ongoing process. And especially for those of you born 17 days into Aquarius, all the way up to 25 days into Aquarius, in 2016, Uranus is going to be sextiling you. And that's sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, brilliant breakthroughs. And it's really exciting. It can step up the tempo of your life. It can bring new relationship where, you're out, having a coffee, and the next thing you know, you meet someone, and the next thing you know, you're connecting and you're relating, and, you have a new friend, and it's really exciting. So with Uranus, it's always about expect the unexpected. And it always happens when you least expect it, or, where you're just doing your thing and then something opens up. It's a very exciting energy. It is important for you to be flexible about your world and your everyday life and your attitudes because things are changing. Be open to the wonder and excitement that the universe is showing you. There's so much magic in the world, and if we're always in a hurry and always focused on our duties and responsibilities, we don't take time to smell the roses. We don't take time to see all of the magic in nature, all the magic in relationship and just what's around us. And the universe wants to expand you this year, wants to show you the wonder of it all. You can make positive changes in your life this year. And you can do this with grace, poise, and ease. And that is this wonderful energy that's happening with you and Saturn and Uranus, and it's like magic in your life. So there's magical things happening for you this year, Aquarius, that is very exciting, and it can have to do with maybe you are launching a new business. Maybe you're launching a new website. Maybe you are getting published. You're doing something that's very interesting and exciting, and it's got you all jazzed up. And it's good. It's really lovely. It's super interesting too. And it's really remarkable how your rulers are now in positive energy flow with each other. That, it takes decades to happen. And it won't happen again for a very, till for a very long time. And like I said, it starts at the end of the year and it's on all of next year. However, they are, in positive energy flow with you all year for any planet you have in Aquarius is being uplifted. And see, with Saturn the way it is too, it really is a good time for you to strengthen yourself, strengthen your foundation, strengthen whatever you're doing, because you want to take advantage when Saturn sextiles to build strength in your life, build strength in your structures, right? Build things so that they can take on a life of their own and be, going strong even when, Saturn is not in a favorable aspect. But even when, Saturn leaves Sagittarius, he goes into Capricorn, and that's finishing up things. You're getting ready for when Saturn enters your sign. And that's going to be really cool, because when Saturn enters Aquarius, Pluto will be there too. And, that's going to feel like the start of the age of Aquarius, the dawning age of Aquarius, when both of those two couple in Aquarius and initiate, and they're also going to initiate the next economic boom cycle when Saturn and Uranus couple in Aquarius. That will initiate the next economic boom cycle. And so that is, down the road, several years from now, but still, it's really interesting, how that's coming about. For you right now, having Saturn in Sagittarius is very positive for you. It's very uplifting for you. Although wherever Saturn is we got to take a serious look at things. And for you, it's in the area of your friends and your goals and your hopes and your wishes, and the money you're making from the company you're working for, or the money you're making from the business you're working for. And so, are you reaching that goal? Do you feel like you're making enough money? Do you feel like you're making enough money, for what you're doing? Are you putting more in than what you're getting out? You may be evaluating that with Saturn here, right? Because Neptune also is in the area of your money. And Saturn and Neptune are squaring off. I talked a lot about that in the November forecast, because the action really is with the mutable signs this year and next year. That is the Sagittarians, the Geminis, the Pisces, and the Virgos, because the North Node is in Virgo, the eclipses are in Virgos and Pisces, and the Saturn-Neptune are squaring off in 2016, and that is in Sagittarius and Pisces. And for you, it's coming out of the resource houses, your money that you make from the work you do, your earning ability, your investments, and Saturn and Neptune are challenging each other. So some of you are really evaluating the money you're making, and if it's enough for what you're doing. Like, you may be feeling like, I'm putting way more energy into this than what I'm getting paid for, or I'm doing way more here than what I'm receiving. And so this is, a time for you to evaluate that, because with Saturn there, Saturn's going, okay, what can you change? What can you change so that you're efforting less and receiving more? You're working less and making more money. You're working less and making more time for you. You're working less and making more life for you. So you are going to be looking at that this year. You're going to be looking at your resources, your money, your partner's money, because Jupiter is over there in the area of the partner, the other people's money, other people's resources, your partner's money, your partner's resources. And so with Jupiter there, opposing Neptune, T-squaring Saturn, so your money houses are being highly activated here. And this is a time for you to look at what you can do to increase your earning or cash flow coming in, less going out to expenses. This is really important. And now the missing leg is Gemini. And Gemini brings the action to your creative self-expression, your self-confidence, being creative. So there's something here about you being more creative this year. If you're more creative in what you're doing, then this will give you more energy so that you have more energy for yourself and you're doing less efforting. You're putting less effort into everything and getting more energy back. You don't want to break even. It's not about breaking even. You want to see whatever you're doing that you get a good return from it. Don't settle for break even. Set it up so that you are working less and making more time for yourself. You're working less and making more money. Yes. This is important. You're really going to be looking at this. Now, Jupiter can help because Jupiter is in Virgo in the area of other people's money, and it is in a harmonious energy flow with Pluto. Now, Pluto's in Capricorn, and Capricorn for you is 12 signs from you. So Capricorn is in an area that's behind the scenes, but he is in positive energy flow with Jupiter. So for some of you, your partners could be getting some sort of financial increase, and that you could see in March and in June, because that's when the energy goes exact with Jupiter and Pluto. Although I see those two in harmonious energy flow all year. So, all the way up until the end of July. Okay, I take my trines out 10 degrees. And so Jupiter and Pluto are in a harmonious energy flow all the way through to the end, till August. And so you could be getting some sort of financial help through other people, an inheritance, an insurance payout, a tax payout. Your partner gets a bunch of money. And so that can absolutely happen for you this year. And that could help you too, where you're like, okay, I got this inheritance, or I got this insurance payout, or my partner got this huge bonus. I'm going to work less hours. I am not going to push as much. I'm going to take more time for myself. I'm going to go on a vacation. Yeah! In fact, August is an awesome time for vacation for you. And you'll definitely want to take a vacation in August, because that'll be the time for you to restore your health and your energy, get some peace and quiet. Also, October through December is a good time for you to get away from it all and go for it. So be open to that. And you'll have the money to do it. You have the resources to do it. But I think, with this Saturn energy, it really is about you looking at how much energy you're putting into things and what you're really getting back. Like your friendships. Who's a pain in the butt and taking up your time? And, these groups that you belong to, are you really receiving back from them what you're putting in? Or how about you receive more? How about receive more this year? You see? So leverage. This is about you leveraging your resources. And resources isn't just money in the bank. Resources is your time, your energy, your talents, your gifts, your abilities. And so how are you using those to create the life you want? And especially when Saturn squares Neptune, that's going to be a bit challenging. And that happens goes exact June 17th and September 10th. But it's on in May. It's on when we're in the mutable. So when we're in the cycle of Pisces, when we're in the cycle of Gemini, when we're in the cycle of Virgo, you will notice that these energies, this Saturn-Neptune, is very challenging, because Saturn wants to set boundaries with your friends, build new structures for your resources. And Neptune's like, no boundaries. Hey, let's give all our money away, and it's not good. They don't like each other. It's like mixing oil and water. They don't mix. And so when you put those two together, it is a bit crazy making. And then you've got Jupiter on the other side opposing Neptune, squaring Saturn, forming this powerful, challenging T-square to the two of them. That doesn't help. And that's on at the Sagittarius full moon, May 21st. And then it's on, like I said, when we're in September or June, because those are the mutable signs. And so It's on in March, and so that's just the way it's going to go. Now, what also is happening with you is the eclipses are in this area. Okay. There's 2 points on the moon that are really important. North Node and South Node. North Node is the direction in life you are to go in. South Node is where you're not to go anymore. The North Node is in Virgo. The transiting North Node is in Virgo. And the eclipses follow the nodes. So we have, and the South Node is in Pisces. And so starting in March, we have the eclipses. So the first eclipse is in Pisces, and it's a total eclipse, and it's also a supermoon, and that's on March 8th. Then it's followed by the final Libra eclipse at 3 degrees, and that's not even a total eclipse. It's a penumbral, and it really is, you know, still in the same area as the Virgo for you. And so then you have the final eclipses September 1st and September 6th in Virgo and Pisces. So they keep going back over the same area where the nodes are, okay? And for you, it has to do with what you love and value, what your partner loves and values. Your resources, your partner's resources. The near future, the far future. And this is changing for you. So this is changing your short distance future, your long distance future. This is changing how you manage your resources. And again, resources are not just money. Resources are your talents, your gifts, your abilities, as well as your energy, right? If we don't have energy, what can we do? So how you're managing your resources this year and next year until the eclipses move into Leo and Aquarius, which will start in 2017. The North Node will move into Leo, South Node Aquarius, and we'll have a total eclipse in Leo in August 2017. And that will move into the area of how you show up into the world, how you do relationships. That will begin to change. Right now, it's in the area of how you share your resources, how you do deep intimacy with others, deep intimacy with your partner, deep intimacy into your relationships. And so you're really looking at that. And that Saturn-Neptune is crazy making. One wants to build, the other wants to dissolve. One wants boundaries, the other one wants to be boundless. And so it's just, you know, frenetic. And Jupiter's aggravating it in Virgo. So you know, for you, you're going, during those time periods that I mentioned, especially the March and the September, as well as the May and June, you're going to be looking at this. Like, okay, I'm in this relationship and I'm the one that pays all the bills. Or I'm the one doing all the work in the relationship. Or, you know, what's going on in the relationships that is out of balance and needs more balance. And again, your goal isn't to break even, your goal is to receive. To receive. And so you're going to have an opportunity to look at this and look at, you know, how this energy is working for you. Now, another interesting thing that's happening this year is we have 4 Mercury retrogrades. Typically we have 3. This year we have 4. 2 of them are in Capricorn. The first one is January 5th through January 26th, 2016. Then there's one in Taurus, April 28th through May 22nd. Then there's one in Virgo, August 30th through September 21st. And then the final one is in December of next year, December 19th through January 8th, 2017. So we go into this year with Mercury retrograde, and we go out of this year with Mercury retrograde. Because even though he starts on the 5th, he's in his shadow period on the 1st. So all the planets are direct the first 5 days, and Mercury's the first one to go retrograde. I still wouldn't start anything new with that energy. I usually like to start new things when Mercury, when all the planets are direct, but with Mercury in his shadow on the 1st, it's not a good time. It's a good time to complete things, it's a good time to go over things, but it's not the time to start something new, even though it's the new year. So that's going to be an interesting energy. And so for you, Capricorn is behind the scenes. So for you, you want to be looking at how you're taking care of yourself. So going into January, you want to rest, recharge your batteries, you want to meditate, you want to journal. It's a good time to journal. It's a good time to go and do conscious dreaming, like really open up that spiritual side of you and be there. Don't be in a hurry. Go slow. And then when you end the year as well, you want to revisit what you did at the start of the year and evaluate that. Now, the one in Taurus is about where you live and your foundation and your home. So there may be something going on in the home at that time for you where you want to evaluate who you're living with, where you're living, and what changes can you make there to make your life better. And then the Virgo one, late August into September, is where you're reevaluating your resources, and it's an opportunity for you to look at your debt structure, how you can pay off debt or eliminate debt, or go over the finances with your partner, sit down together and restructure things or improve things. It will be an opportunity for you to do that. I do see you working a lot on resources this year. This is a big year for you in regards to looking at your resources, how you're managing your resources, what you're doing to improve your resources, and like I said, have more of what you need. More time, more energy, more prosperity, and living the good life, Aquarius. Yeah. Okay, and so Jupiter will enter your sister sign on 9/9/2016. And that is excellent for travel, long distance learning, using the internet to market yourself, market what you're doing, connect with others abroad, like-minded people, a soulmate. And remember, when Jupiter goes into Libra, that's a sister sign. It pours positive energy into you. I don't ever see Jupiter do anything amazing in this area. Really? It will come when Jupiter goes into Scorpio, though, for you. Because when Jupiter goes into Scorpio, and that'll happen in October 2017, that will totally expand what you do in the world. That's when you really go for it. That's when you go for the gold. Right? So with Jupiter in Libra, it's time to prepare for the Olympics. Prepare, work out, take care of yourself, get yourself ready for the Olympics. And while he's in this area, it's wonderful for learning, it's wonderful for teaching, it's wonderful for your spiritual growth, it's wonderful for connecting to spirit. It's a wonderful energy to expand your consciousness, to expand who you are, why you're here, and to connect to Source. It's an incredible energy for connecting to Source. Really dialing into your mighty I am presence, who you really are, your truth, your wisdom. It is a good year for you. It's an exciting year. And you'll see a lot of things that are happening to the people around you, not so much with you. It's really you're in the driver's seat, and whatever you want to do, you can do. For you, it's more about managing resources, managing your time, managing your energy, going after what you want, evaluating your goals, evaluating what you're doing, and being in the flow with the universe, being in the flow with divine timing, not being in a hurry, listening, really listening to what's going on inside of you, what's going on with others. Really tuning into what's going on with others will empower you. There's going to be a lot of opportunity here for you. And it can come about suddenly. It can come about spontaneously. It can come about through friends. It can come about through networking. It can come about through social media. It can come about through social gatherings. It can come about through your community. So those of you looking for love, I'm not seeing a big focus here, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. As I get into the monthlies, I'll be able to see, on a month-to-month basis, what's happening here for you. But love can happen anywhere, anytime. Just because I'm not seeing it doesn't mean it isn't happening. For those of you already coupled, I see it as a time, an opportunity to go deeper with each other, be more intimate with each other, be more real with each other, and, really work together to manage those resources so that you're living your best life. Career is on the up. Career is on the up and up. And Mars wants to help you get there. Saturn wants to help you get there. So there could be a promotion for you this year. And that could come before Mars goes retrograde or after Mars goes retrograde. After Mars goes direct. Saturn goes direct March 26th through August 13th. And so you could see a promotion or an advancement after that time period. And something amazing is happening for you, Aquarius. And you're going to notice that by the end of the year, and especially into 2017. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Aquarius. You are so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology here in 2016, 2017, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology service page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. And we're doing your astrology. Woohoo! Or if you're interested in coaching, that link is below in the Show More section. You go to my coaching page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. And we're coaching you. So until next time, Aquarius, be open to the magic, be open, be flexible. Something amazing is about to happen. I hope your days stay easy and your moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with the choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And when you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Yeah, this is my wish.